Good morning everyone. I'm looking a little crazy. It is Saturday morning and I've just gotten up. I'm ready to do some house tidying and I thought I'd take you with me just so I can show you guys kind of what I've been doing so far to prep for my move. I showed you a little bit in my last video. There's boxes kind of everywhere, things I'm selling everywhere, but today I thought I'd show you around and take you to the spare room while I try and pack up some stuff because there's just so much to do and so little time. I leave in 37 days. My husband doesn't leave till December, so he's going to be kind of living in a very empty house, but the reason we're selling everything off now is so that I've actually got some money to buy some furniture when we get over there. Let's go unpack the dishwasher and clean the kitchen, and then we shall do some boxes and start packing the house up. So today I also have to clean the cat litter, and it's one of my least favorite jobs because we have an automatic cat litter, which is awesome and very, very helpful for having to scoop the cat litter, but actually cleaning the litter robot sucks. So I've got to empty it, and then I need to take it outside and scrub it all down, clean it all, dry it, and then bring it back in. So it's a big job. So you've got to have like a full day available to be able to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I also need to scrub all the floors and mop all the floors, and then we'll almost be done and I can go start packing boxes. So the cat litter's been cleaned. That was a task and a half. And now I'm just going to vacuum the floors and mop them. And then hopefully put everything back together. But to give you an idea of like what you have to do, it's very annoying. So this is the base part, and so you take everything out of the base part, which is called like the globe, and then this is the globe here. You have to pull it all apart and then pull the insides out and clean it and wash it and scrub it all. And now I've just got to wait for it to dry. Some old towels and finish drying it before putting it all back together. One of those things, like if you're considering buying a litter, it's super handy because you don't have to scoop it, especially if you work full-time like me, but cleaning it is a massive pain in the ass, so just keep that in mind. So I've got this really cool mop bucket that separates like your dirty water from your clean water, which has been really, really handy. So into my mop water I add my floor mopping stuff and then a little bit of Dettol because I love the smell of Dettol, and also it's good for cleaning. So now let's get to mopping. Just done the laundry and now I'm coming in to do the kitchen, so I'm just going to change the mop water over so it's nice and clean, which I've done, and now I'm going to go ahead and mop this floor. Make sure you do that for your bathroom too, because you never really know what's on the floor, and especially because I have animals, who knows what they're tracking in and out. example, he's on my bench. You probably don't want to eat at my house, I get it. Just keep that in mind when you're cleaning your floors, because you should always change your mop water for every room you do. Soxy agrees. I just found the cutest thing ever. I honestly don't know if I will be able to part with any of this stuff, but these are like handmade cards. Like these ones are from my mom when I was little, and like, oh, like we didn't see my mom very much as kids because my parents were separated. But I found all like these, so cute. And then like this is from my 3rd birthday, Barbie Diva. And so like there's all these birthday cards that I obviously have kept for some reason. Like I don't even know who half these are from. This is from a friend named Amber, clearly. So cute. I have no idea how old I was. 7? Okay, I was 7. I got a Tinkerbell card. I think there's meant to be some magic that comes out of this because I can feel one of those little speakers. Oh no, look. It had a magical wand. Oh my gosh. From Auntie and Uncle. I have no idea who they are. Probably family that I probably don't speak to anymore. My friend Maddie. So cute. She even drew a little picture. Oh, so this is really sweet to find this. I have no idea. This just says smell, I dare you. Look, I was a weird kid. So this is not surprising. There's just so many in here. Look at this one with a cat on it. Oh, this is from my friend Maddie. Oh, so cute. They knew me well. Cats and fairies. Another cat. Oh. This one's got something going on with it. I'm assuming he used to play a guitar. That's so funny. So this is one of those things that I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of. Just so cute. So I'm going to try and hold on to that. I'm going to keep going through this box and see what else I find. So I've just gone through a bunch of stuff. Oh, my hat. Yes, this is my really sweet little vintage hat that I have that my cat has somehow slept on, and now it's covered in fur, but I'll have to fix it. But isn't this so cute? I'm definitely going to take this with me because it's adorable. But I've just spent the last like 2 hours just tidying, cleaning. I found a good pair of my pit vipers, so I found those. I don't know how they ended up in a box in here. And then I've just been going through and listing stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So I did a couple of different listings. I've done some for some Star Wars memorabilia that I've got, nothing too crazy, some Lego. Also found a whole bunch of vintage read-along books, which I think were given to me by my stepmom when she came and visited, so I've just listed those as well. Obviously they're things like you probably want to keep if you're not moving out of the country, but we are, so we're just trying to get rid of as much stuff as we can. And then I just need to list these figurines that I've got. So I've got these 2 really cool figurines which I bought when I was in Delphi in Greece, and I do love them, but there's no way I could take these with me. They're huge and they're really heavy, but I have a buyer in mind for those, so I'm going to try them first. And then I packed up a whole giant box, which you saw me packing at the start, of Lego and loose cars, because I actually have 4 younger brothers. I nearly said 6. I was like making up 2 little brothers. I've actually got 4 younger brothers, so I'm giving them a whole bunch of Lego that we aren't going to use anymore, as well as heaps of loose Hot Wheels that we had. So they're going to be very happy when we visit. We're going up there in about a week, and I'm going to document that, which will be fun, and go and see them, because I haven't seen them since they moved, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing them. So massive box of stuff for them, and just finding odd bits and pieces. I've got a buyer who's buying some of my D&D figurines, and I found all of my old Citadel paints. So I have a whole bunch of these really good Citadel paints, so I'm just going to throw those in for him as well. But yeah, I'm just going through a lot of fun stuff, still packing, but it was kind of a nice walk down memory lane, but I at least have a patch of floor now, so that's good. These are all boxes. These boxes here just need to get sorted. Most of it's kind of bits and bobs that we'll probably take with us. Underneath that box there is actually stuff for a garage sale. And then kind of everything else is just little bits, like that's it. We're keeping all the stuff in there, family photos, random bits and pieces that we can't really do anything with right now, but I think I've made pretty good progress. I've got a big pile of stuff here that's got to go either to school, or it was actual rubbish, like just stuff that no one's going to want, so I do have to get rid of some things. But other than that, I think that was a pretty good day. I'm exhausted. I think I'm going to go and start making some dinner and just hang out for the evening, because I am so sleepy. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's just another big day in the house, just trying to get things done, and I've got some washing hanging up in here because it's really warm in here, so it dries very nicely. So there's just bits and there's just things going on. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really random. I just felt like vlogging something. And yeah, I hope you join me next time. I don't know what my next video will be, but I do know next one in kind of the moving series is going to be me packing my bags. But there's going to be a couple of videos, like I said, one of us when we go on our little road trip, as well as one on our cruise. So please join me for those when I film them. All right, bye!